Okay, I can already tell this is going to be an afternoon. That just started and I'm already having issues with Twitch. It's like, come on, guys, spend the money, make the site work. I shouldn't have to constantly log in during a stream. But yeah, like I said, I had some extra time this afternoon, so guess what we're doing? We're getting some writing done. And yep, just like I expected, Twitch disconnected me again. This shit has got to stop. There should be no reason why I'm constantly getting disconnected. In fact, the only reason I can think that disconnecting is because they seem to think that I'm going to use their native stuff. Guess what? No. Well, there's hoping that we don't get another disconnection because I honestly do not trust this thing at this point. do some cleaning up here. See, and this is the thing I hate. It's like, why did you not delete these extra spots? Hey, Joyce, what's up, man? I actually saw your chat for about a second there. So it means things are working just for a moment. Oh, well, you're welcome to hit me up in Discord. What's up? In fact, if you need to chat, I can... Yeah, like I said, this thing has been just acting weird. Yeah, like I said, it didn't even show I was on that I was live. So, no, actually, it is Twitch's fault because it didn't even show me that I was live. It when it was going through the countdown and I was double checking it on the Twitch screen, it froze at 13 for about close to a minute. And I had to, finally had to refresh to get it to say, "Oh yeah, we're live." It's like, I blame everybody. Yes, I know. Twitch is owned by Amazon, which is a paragon amongst businesses. We all know that Amazon is known for their charity and wisdom. I feel you. I definitely do. I am running on pretty much zero sleep. And by zero, I pretty much mean zero. Oh, okay, fine. I will claim my new spirit animal. Hold on. The Voodoo. Hold on. I will let you see it. So hold on. There it is. The Voodoo. It's actually come in handy. And so far, I've got Lenny, who comes standard, Goopy, the Dust Bunny, the Hedgelog, Arachnid, and the Chapter Pillar. So. But yeah, this program has actually turned out to be. I wish they would have a lot more music, and not just go with just homework radio. I'd make a deal with them. Ooh. What are you going to write about? Why sites can't be as understanding and generous as Twitch? Okay, well, let me know when that happens. If I'm not at work or someplace where I can't access it, I will definitely tune in. And speaking of tune in, as you can see, the wife just made her appearance.
Hopefully they couldn't see it.
Let me see. Let me guess. You've got opinions?
On what?
Okay. He doesn't have opinions.
Oh, I did, because I just remembered earlier today I had this kind of a almost half.
I take it back. She has opinions.
Half dream, half opinion, but I'm not going to share them. I'll share them with you after your stream, but not. Let's just say it does have something to do with bad writing, though.
I thought you liked my writing.
I said bad writing.
Okay.
You actually, let's just say, you know how to write relationships. There's a certain group that doesn't, that very much does not. So.
She says, Dura says you need to talk to the clouds. I don't think there's an old woman yells at clouds. They usually just collect cats.
Yeah, especially since it wouldn't really change anything. If we were still in live space, I might, but since we're not.
He insists that cats live in clouds.
Why is it?
Also, the pillows on the left. The pillows on the left look like a butt. Yes, I'm aware of that.
Okay.
The pillows on the left look like a butt. See? That is the opinion. The pillows on the left look like a butt.
Even is. Oh, okay. I was. That's the background. I didn't know. I didn't even see it.
You're military left, hon.
No. I didn't know that you had a background up on that.
No, I don't have a background up. I'm running Spirit City Lo-Fi.
Okay.
Stage left. Happy?
No, when you put it on, I saw it. I was just...
She understood.
This is after teaching like third graders for so long. That does kind of strike me as something they would say.
He wants to know that. Tell you what, we're all just gonna get on because I just don't give a shit. We can all get on TeamSpeak and discuss this
after the stream.
I don't care if it gets brought up during stream. He just wants to chat and be well, impish. Plus, that way you can test out if TeamSpeak works for you. But I know it works for me and him.
I've been on TeamSpeak, remember?
The new one?
Oh, not the new one. I gotta delete the other. Also gotta test something. Yeah, I still have a pity about the Depresso espresso bar. Oh wait, hang on. What? Is it suddenly still running? Looks like they're back up now, I guess. Because I'm in there, it's not giving me a can't connect thing.
Yeah, but we're getting rid of that one soon.
Yeah.
Or I'm getting rid of that one soon.
Yeah, I figured. Because as you said, the web hosting is unreliable.
Give me a second, I'll paste in the chat. Or the password for you.
Oh, you didn't on Discord. I gotta open up my browser then.
I'm shooting it to you in Discord. No, I also got to give you the address for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I also need the address for that.
All right, there's the IP for it. I can live with that. I don't like having bots around.
Yay! Oh, I gotta bookmark.
Okay, she's in now, so you're welcome to join us in the channel.
This model is actually quite simple.
I think she's busy playing around with buttons. And Saribot, no, not Saribot. My precious Saribot left.
Shit.
That or Twitch is having issues again. I firmly believe it's Twitch having issues.
Alright, there's a camera. Oh, great. Oops. Now I won't be able to set that up.
So how's the potato running? Are you getting close to having actual real computing yet? I think I gotta make an entry into the... Let's see. And we're still having this issue? Oh. No, you're not supposed to show that.
Oh. There we go. Perfect.
We're supposed to show Lure Forge. This Square keeps sending me. Hey, man, Crater's on sale. In Steam. What the hell is up with my internet? Oh, wait, I know what it is.
Mm.
Okay, so we're having issues. We
Hmm. Some-
why is it showing Loreforge twice? Give me a sec. This is gonna be one of those days I can tell. There we go. Actually, what did I give him as middle name? I really gotta sit down one day and just go through all this. I'm not at a point where I can keep all my characters in my head anymore.
I usually make these dossiers.
Hmm?
I thought you made dossiers for some.
Yeah, but I'm trying to migrate them over to Loreforge.
Hmm.
In fact, eventually I'm going to start doing all my writing in Loreforge too. All right, let's. Now we got that. Let's switch back to the writing. Very good. Oh, I got more points now. Also captured a new spirit animal, the Vuchudu.
I'm still partial to the arachnid.
Well, the Vuchudu is a little creepy.
When a spider is cute and whatever that is creepy.
Like I said, this thing is just so weird. But such is life.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true.
Oh, I really do not understand some of the logic behind Only Office and stuff. Their spell checker is atrocious. And it does these questionable things that I've never seen any other one do before. Like, it puts boxes around edits. And it doesn't explain why. I gotta look this up, sorry. Okay, that explains it. That was fairly quick, a quick answer to find. I may have to find another thing. The Only Office does great editing. They've got some questionable things they do in this.
Plus, I think a lot of times they expect you, if you want certain things, to just download plugins. But the problem is that they're
Okay. Well,
oh wait, let me finish. Let me finish. The problem is that with the plugins they have, I've tried to install plugins, and it's hard even for me. It's the way that they have their plugin engineering. It's another one of those go to GitHub type of things, and you have to know programming in order to do it. Or their instructions just aren't clear. Either way, it's yeah. You need to make plugins easier then.
well, here's the thing.
These.
Only Office doesn't have plugins, but it's also very clear that they also threw this thing together as a money-making thing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It does have. You can get plugins. In fact, some of the stuff that you like
For Only Office?
Yes.
I didn't see.
It's just they. That's the other problem. The fact that you didn't know shows just how they're.
Because I know they.
It's not really an official thing.
Well, I know they throw up tons of buy our shit, and then the free version, which I'm using, is well buried.
Yeah.
And they even try to get you to buy one for your house.
Yeah.
When that's not the point.
Yeah, it's because they really are kind of one of the. It's a little bit like the OBS Studio versus Streamlabs thing.
That and it's a lot of the editing I would like to do in here. Somehow it doesn't support. It's like they wanted to do the bare minimum and then make money off it.
So many tech stories like that about tech and games.
This is true.
I just want to make money. That's the first thing they thought is, what do you want to do? I want to make money. And then after that, it's just like, what do you think will make the most money in the quickest time possible?
LibreOffice. Stop suggesting LibreOffice. Okay, yeah, not using it. I found something that they said was promising, and then they pointed out that it's Chinese made, so it probably dials back to the mothership.
Are you off now?
Hmm?
Are you off or are you just looking?
No, I'm looking at something.
Yeah, I forgot you said, yeah, I'm to the point where I need 3 screens now.
Okay, so it is El Time Day break. So I'm gonna take a real quick 5-minute break, run an ad for those suffering here on Twitch, and we'll be right back. So. All right, we're going back live again, and on to the next round. No, it's got some of the most questionable edits.
Yeah. Yep.
What?
Oh, I found an artist named Duchess Celestine. She's going over 20 things every artist hates. And some of them are people's non-artists, well, actually, interactions with other people, whether they're non-artists or other artists, and their pet peeves. And you've actually had to deal with some of these yourself. Like one of her pet peeves about, some of them are the non-artists, like, hey, can you draw, that ask for free art? I like the way she describes like hey, can you draw my OC? Hey, can you come over and vacuum my apartment? Just because you can do something doesn't mean it's acceptable to ask people to do it for free. So I'm like, that's brilliant. I'm going to say that the next time that I get asked. Hey, well, I'll tell you what, I can do some art for you if you'll come over and vacuum my house. And if they say, what? No, I want to get paid for that. I'm like, well, yeah, I want to get paid for my art. But then there's some other things that other artists do, like the commission me, and you've actually had to deal with that a bunch of times. People coming in on your X account, and it says that you're a graphic designer and that you do these, overlays and stuff for Twitch. And then there's these ding dongs that come in that basically give you a cold, an immediate pitch about hey, commission me, or you want to buy some overlays for me? I'm a graphic artist myself. Why would I buy something from you that I can make myself? So, yeah. And it's like, oh yeah. So yeah, the stuff that she's ranting about, actually, even if she says that this is more of a pet peeve of mine, but I don't like this, I'm like, oh no, that's a pet peeve of mine too, Celestia. It's or she says Duchess, so it'd be Your Grace. But yeah. And I haven't had this issue for quite a while, but she said like being watched, like you're in a public space and you're drawing and then somebody comes and looks over your shoulder. And I haven't had people do that, because apparently lately people have kind of understood, yeah, that's kind of violating someone's personal space and it's kind of rude. It's like, what I look at, yes, I know I'm in a public space, but what I look over you playing with your cell phone, you're in a public space too, so of course not.
What the fuck?
Oh, you have problems with Only Office, and yeah. To exaggerate. Mouth moves, but it doesn't always record.
All right, it looks like I got to reboot Only Office. I'll be right back. Second. I'm back in. Yeah, I did the editing. I had to go into Word to fix the issue.
Yes, I'm stuck.
And here's another thing I don't like too. You can't close the margin space. There's no need for it to be there, but you can't remove it. In most other word processing programs, you can minimize it.
Yeah.
Here, you can't.
And I think that's the other thing too. That I have this particular vision for how things. Oh wait, I forgot. I have to export this all over again. Oh god, I hate that.
Okay, I gotta step away real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. All the call of nature suddenly hit. Not fun. But let's get back to work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did it again. Guys, when a line gets outright deleted, that doesn't mean just leave the space there. Okay, how about telling me how many... Give me a second. Looks like I've got to use Word again to figure out stuff that the open source stuff should have. Yeah, I think we're gonna... This chapter will have to be split. So give me a second. All right, thanks for being patient.
another big stone. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yay, we're having rejoins. The bots are botting again. Okay. Are you putting boxes around everything? Ugh. Yeah, see, it ignores shit. They want people to buy this? Okay, we're doing good. And apparently I got extra points. Yay. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. I had a rough light last night, as Gray will attest. So I've been just a bit out of it today. Okay. All right. It is 6 o'clock, so I'm going to take another 5 minute break, run a commercial, and figure out what happens next. So we'll be right back. we are going into the last hour of this stream.
There. There it goes. Working better now.
And so we shall see how that goes. Maybe we'll do some work in Lore Forge as well. That's one of the reasons I. No, to be fair, that's a bug in. That's a bug in Windows too, or standard MSO as well. So. Should be zero reason why it had 2.5 pages of spots that I didn't erase. There we go. Let's bring up the next chapter. Although realistically, I probably should put some of these guys in Loreforge. And why did we not bring up Loreforge? I swear this is... This is a huge problem. I mean... Well, I guess I'm not doing that. So... cut off the section here that I need to, and then... Oh no, it's the nurse left. I am alone by myself on a Lord. I probably bored him to death. I bored everybody to death. Even the people were not bored to death. We'll be doing some drumming the gammon later tonight, so... Joey, Chancellor has entered the user. Hello. Hello there. Let's move this. Sorry, bear with me. I'm having some technical issues right now. Don't know why this is not showing up. Okay. Either you're having issues or he's having issues. I think I got all the edits done. No, the mic's not issue is not on my end. Yay. I don't know why you're having problems with TS. I mean, it was working the other day. Hmm. So weird. Yeah, and I haven't changed anything either. So I don't know what the problem is. I hear you. There you are. You have blah, your blah. Look at it. Well, we knew that. Okay. Get up. Gray's here. She's not in the chat. And as you can see, I am so depressed about that. So depressed that I've lost bots. I think they throw way too many freaking ads. That's true. And the chances of that happening? I hear you. It's like it's becoming cable 2.0. It's gotten stupid, which is pretty much why I watch nothing anymore. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Oh God, I really don't even want to discuss Star Wars at this point. I mean, Star Wars is just, it's amazing. It went from the highest highs and now they've completely made it disposable television. And it doesn't seem... Yeah, I've heard that I haven't seen any of it, but I've heard that the Acolyte is just an absolute waste of space. Yeah, it's like the Old Republic, which was Extended Universe, which was pretty much the same shit. And they had all that to work with, and then they came up with this High Republic stuff, which is the Old Republic but done their way. And showing proof
utter garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love the Old Republic. I absolutely love it, which is why this new High Republic is absolute shit. There's no other way to say it. It's shit. That's what they're changing.
That's the era that this is set in. It's basically the Old Republic, but rewritten for Disney standards.
So yeah,
basically the Old Republic as you know it is now Extended Universe, including the game.
Yeah, so I mean, like the two BioWare games, Knights of the Old Republic and the Sith Lords. Now, admittedly,
and SWTOR.
Oh yeah, SWTOR. Now, admittedly, Sith Lords have been pushed out a little too fast. Actually, way too fast because EA. I need to say nothing more about that. But apparently you can get mods to add in all that content they cut, and that's actually what I ended up playing, and it was very, very good. So the Sith Lords with all the content added back in is actually a really great game. I would say it's as groundbreaking in terms of like gameplay or whatever, but in terms of story, that's also the other reason playing that. When people try to excuse the new sequels as being deconstruction, I know it's bullshit because there was already a perfectly good deconstruction. It was called Knights of the Old Republic: The Sith Lords. Because there was a lot of stuff in there that kind of lightly deconstructed the whole thing. But at the same time, it felt like Star Wars. They weren't just throwing shit out there and seeing what sticks. They actually did. It paid the proper amount of attention and respect to the original canon while making a couple of points about it that I thought were quite good points. I feel like Creo is like almost in a way the morality. She was evil and she's pretty messed up, but she's had a villain has a point all throughout the whole game, and those were great. I absolutely loved the Old Republic. I enjoyed playing Tor as well. I enjoyed playing Tor. That was a lot of fun. My main was the Jedi Consular. And I pretty much had a character on one of each class just because they had the different stories. And, like the smuggler one was fun to play. Everyone pretty much universally loves the Imperial Agent. And I got to say, that is the best storyline out of all of them. It really is. The Imperial Agent is just amazing. That storyline was incredible. The rest of them were good too, I think. Now, there were some that were a little bit on the weaker side compared to that, but that's like saying that, like in Final Fantasy XIV, Stormblood was the quote-unquote weak expansion, but it was still a really good expansion. Still a really, really good and really enjoyable story. It's just that, Heavensward just blew everyone out of the water, and so it kind of looked quote-unquote weak by comparison. And then there were Shadowbringers, and that one blew everyone out of the water even more than Heavensward did. And it's also why I guess people were kind of a little disappointed with Endwalker in some ways, because they thought, it wasn't as good as Heavensward or Shadowbringers, which I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's not quite there, but I think they're pulling an anti-Bungie. They're always trying to outdo themselves. So when they do that, when they do over-deliver, people they expect more out of the next product. So that's why I'm going to give one of those few plays, I'm going to give Square a little bit of leeway there, because I'm like, they're always trying to create a story that people like, that people, characters, and things that people can engage in. So they're always trying to reach that next high, and I respect that, and that's what makes the game so good, in spite of the gameplay being, admittedly a bit average. But like compared to Destiny, where the gameplay is fantastic, the story is mediocre. The final shape was basically, I guess, their Shadowbringers, but it's still not as good as, I would say, Stormblood. So there we have it. But so what they're trying to do basically with the High Republic now is they're trying to put their own spin on it, and rather than just telling an engaging story the way that I think even BioWare was back then, the way that all the writers that have written about that era have tried to give us, flesh out, add to the canon, add to the universe, create things that people want to engage with. These guys are basically just a bunch of Tumblr fan fiction writers that want people to give them ass pats. Trying to entertain. They're basically just looking for money and ass pats, and that's why it's shit. So anyway, there's my rant about the Old Republic versus the High Republic. Old Republic is great. There is a lot of stuff out there that's kind of meh to crap, but I generally think that most writers that were writing for it were trying to make something that people liked and people wanted to engage in. And so that was the important thing, that they wanted to add to the Star Wars canon in positive ways, not just get people, kissing their ass just because, you I think the people that they made it for don't even watch it either anyway, so. Actually, what was that cartoon that you showed me the other day? What about that whole, I made the new thing, and a whole bunch of the fans of that thing were like, "Oh yay!" getting excited, and then there was somebody with a microphone or bullhorn there, yelling, "I don't like this thing," and so, "Oh, okay, I'll change it." And then the fans start drifting like, "No, I don't really like that thing anymore. It's not what I paid for." And then they go back to the person with the bullhorn saying, "Well, we made this thing the way you like," and they're like, "Nah, I never really liked this thing to begin with." And that's the problem. Too many companies are sucking up to people. They're not fans of the series or whatever. And that's unfortunate what's happening here. You got a couple of people that aren't really good at what they do anyway.
They think they're going to win internet points by making it so that somebody who might like that product will enjoy it.
Yeah, they don't realize realize that updates on Reddit and likes on Twitter don't really translate.
What likes on Twitter? Likes on Twitter actually went away as effective today.
Yeah, well, they're still likes, but you can't see.
Likes pretty much just went away.
I mean, well, you can
see them, but nobody. Yeah.
Well, no, you can like something, and the person who said it will see that you liked it. And then you'll see that you liked it, but everyone else can't sit there and leer at you for liking this thing. Which is good, honestly, because that led to a lot of online bullying. So it's not just the people that are bitching about it, they're usually the first ones to cry about cyberbullying, but it's like, this is going to eliminate cyberbullying. What are you talking about? Well, that means that they can't cyberbully, that they can't go and look at who liked whatever Twitter tweets somebody did and then go harass them. So that is one thing that I think is a good idea. Actually, Reddit did the same thing with the whole you can see. Although in that case, you can't see who downvoted you. I'm like, I disagree with that. I think you should be able to see who downvoted you, but I don't think other people should see who downvoted you. That's none of their business. They have no business seeing that thing. So. Shoot, I thought I was doing with this. Did I send this guys the corners? I think I did. What the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Santa. Okay. Do it again. And then what's the other thing I did? Did I doing stuff on live duty? It's kind of complicated. Right. Like, I didn't have it selected. It should have didn't. You have to go and do some of these things one at a time. Alrighty. Actually, that looks better. I don't think I was supposed to exaggerate. As much as that guy on Colosso did, I think it was better off. Hilariously enough, I think I learned more from those YouTube things than I did from that Colosso class. I suppose it was good as a base, but honestly, I guess somebody needs to make a similar thing. It's like, okay, if you're an absolute beginner and you absolutely want to just learn the very basics of it, start here. And then go on to Cutie Dragon when you want to know the basics. Or after you got the basics down. Wait a minute, why is my... Oh no! Oh wait, that's something else. Oh, that's lipstick. Yeah, it doesn't matter if that's what's in there. It only matters if my mouth itself is... No, it's... I was watching, like, the Celestia's 20 things that absolutely suck about being an artist. I'm like, the whole drawing on the wrong layer. When she got up to that, I'm like, oh my stars and garters, that is so me. Drawing on the wrong layer, it does fill you with irrational rage and... She also has a thing about the nonsense about the argument. No, AI does not democratize art. I like the fact that she did point out the same thing I did. I'm like, you want to know what really democratized art? Skillshare, Udemy. They democratized art. Not Stable Diffusion. But I don't have talent. Oh, let me tell you, son, I didn't have talent either. Still don't. I am not talented. I am definitely not talented. It took a lifetime of trying to learn this shit. That's what it is. Like, oh, is talent a synonym for work your ass off?
Well, Stable Diffusion democratized art in the same way that putting stickers on a piece of paper made you a muralist.
Yeah. Well, in this case, like, she uses a surgeon. It's like, you have if you tell the AI to do this thing the surgeon does, will it make them a doctor? Does that make the person that's telling the AI to do it a doctor? No. It's people said, no, it's just you're commissioning the computer to do this art for it. That's what you're doing. You are commissioning the computer to do your art, this art that you want. But you yourself are not the artist anymore, and then the person commissioning me to do a piece is the artists themselves. No, they are commissioning me to do the art. So same thing with AI. You are commissioning your computer to do the art. And of course, people are finding out that that itself has quite a number of limitations. And so, yeah, usually you're kind of better off commissioning an actual person. Oh, and somebody in the comments said something really good too. And this is, I think, one of our other comments that said that honestly, with art schools, they should teach a mandatory business class. Like, oh yes, thank you, yes, yes, yes. So they understand copyright, they understand, pricing and all that fun stuff, and those kinds of principles. He said actually you should teach at the high school level. I'm like, oh yes, absolutely, absolutely, they should be teaching some basic.
They won't, like, and you know why? Because that ends up with smart people.
Yeah.
Smart, educated people are harder to fool.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason why they don't do it is because they were, I guess in the old days, they were expecting people to just go and get a job with, a major corporation. And so they didn't have to worry about business and whatnot. But now that freelancing is becoming viable now they're doing it just because they're still trying to steer people to go work at Adobe, work with Adobe and, or have their companies buy Adobe. So it's all basically a big old circle jerk. But yeah, so, and that's why you go to places and artists are charging like only $15 for like a full spread with full color and all that shit. And it's just like, I hope that you get enough clients that you realize that you can't do that. It's not sustainable. You need to actually up your prices. And if people cry about it, then you can remind them that it is indeed a luxury and you're not entitled to it. Well, that's why I'm going to do AI, sure, but then you're going to kind of the limitations. You can only make your anime waifu for so many times before you realize that you're kind of stuck. And especially if people start using glaze, and then your machines can't learn from that. So yeah. Now they'll have some dipshit that it tries to get around glaze, but that means somebody else will come and make another glaze 2.0, and it's just going to be a big old circle and circle and circle and circle. So if you can't afford an artist, why don't you do this thing called saving up? It's like they'll spend the same amount of money on video games. And then, it's just like, well, it's like anything, you have to decide whether you want to go out to movies or you want to play a video game. You don't say, well, I'll just sneak into the movie for free because I don't want, The only time that kind of thing is justified is not because Adobe's charging so much, but so much that they're holding your stuff hostage so that they can train their AI on all your files, even your private ones. No, thank you. And there's no opt-out either. Like they're holding your data hostage, and I tried to explain on the blog post, and Louis Rossman took that down too. And so this is just corporate bullshit speak, which it is. It's like, then where is the opt-out button? Just give me access to my file, or give me access to my files. Yeah. So if they're gonna do that shit, then yeah, it is. Time to sail the high seas just to spike it. I wouldn't even use Adobe now anyway, so because I like Krita just fine. I like LCS. Studio Paint's kind of gotten that way now too. They're not as bad yet, but they're getting there.
Oh, I can't wait until for all the people who are saying, "Oh, Affinity's different. Affinity's different." It's like, no, Affinity is owned by Canva now. They're gonna change real quick.
Oopsie poopsie.
I can't wait for that.
And it is very disappointing to have heard about Affinity, but yeah, I don't know if they intended to sell that from the very beginning, or it was one of those they got enough cash waved in front of them that they decided they were. I
think they got waved enough cash in it because Serif is nearly as old as Adobe. Okay, Affinity is essentially their creative suite.
Okay.
Prior to that, they had separate software. Affinity was their equivalent of their creative suite. So yeah, somebody waved enough cash.
Oh my god! I was watching this thing, and I guess I have the microphone turned on because it was picking up your voice and changing. Oh crap! Oh wait, hang on. Oh cool. Okay, I just had to reboot everything. The lip sync's picking up. Hey, fantastic. It's all about the parameters on this thing. That's what it is. Okay. And he moved like the nose over because he was expecting, I guess, a full head turn, and I'm not gonna do anything. Not yet. Essentially. May have to turn the mouth sensitivity down. If I could get the block the blinking of the eyes, so I don't care about winking or anything. Yay! Now we're cooking. Oh, that's one of the things, I guess, after your stream and before we get the next one, I'll have to do the settings for like the lip sync, the fancy ass ones. Because it needs to record my mic. Right, maybe I'm not calibrated again. Click the button, but I don't see anything that says it's calibrating. Although Burger does seem to pick up my. Okay, that's. Again, I've seen sometimes Crimson moves this thing. Or he's like chewing in his mouth is moving. Perfect.
Ugh. Yay. Would you stop that? And with that, that is 7. Time for us to end it so we can have dinner and be ready for our 9 o'clock stream. So we are going to hand her off. Thanks everybody for showing up. Thanks, Darth, for being here. You're welcome to stay on the chat mode here. But I'm bouncing everybody else out so they can do their stuff while we go enter in food size. Let's see who there is, if there's anybody here to raid. Raid the VTuber who's playing this for no reason whatsoever. Actually, there's a bunch of VTubers playing this for no reason whatsoever. I can't imagine why. Anybody I know who's on? No, nobody knows who's on. Ah! Okay. Well, in that case, I'm cutting you guys loose. See you in a couple hours where we'll be doing Destiny and all that. So, see you in a couple.